Got a bunch of stuff to talk about today, especially going to talk about Professor X and Lilandra's release, where it looks like it's going to be a little bit more favorable than I thought yesterday. First things first, it looks like we're going to be getting some messaging tomorrow about how we're going to get Old Man Logan diamonds. It's going to be on Friday. Hopefully this is some normal way where we can get them through Dark Diamond promotion credits in the Elite Store rather than some sort of leaderboard event, which is the only way that they've been before. So hopefully we'll find out more about that tomorrow. Now, there's some clarification to the Lilandra announcement. I want to read this, but before I read it, I just wanted to kind of go over where we're at. Scopely just announced we'll need the following characters to unlock Professor X: OML, Odin, Shadow King, and Lilandra. Now, the announcement that we're going to read kind of retracts that a little bit, and I'm going to read that part first. Our blog detailing the release of Lilandra was alluded to her being one of the 4 big names required to recruit Professor X. We want to clarify that Lilandra is required, so she's the one that's required, but the other characters are not hard required to unlock Professor X. Yeah, but Old Man Logan and Odin are some of the most powerful characters of the game. Odin is the most powerful character in the game, so yeah, it's probably a good idea to add him to your team. And Shadow King. And there's Shadow King. Actually, Lilandra looks pretty weak sauce from her kit. Not in the same caliber as other 3. Will be powerful allies you can take in to help your fight, but they will not be a requirement. We have edited the blog to make it clear. We'll have more information on how to recruit Professor X soon. And then one of the other issues that I had is that there was going to be these showcase events, and that was going to be one of the ways to get her, and they kind of clarified that. Lindra's going to be a member of the Starjammer Crucible team. She will summon a gladiator when she drops below 50% health. There are callouts to Groot in her kit, and there have been rumors of Rocket getting a rework, and I think Havoc. Okay, this is what we thought yesterday. She will only be available to be unlocked via upcoming events, and there'll be no offers and no orbs at this time. We will supposedly be able to get her up to 7 red stars if we are engaged. Her red stars will be in the battle passes. No mention of free or paid, but kind of implied the free version. I did not interpret it that way. I interpreted it that it was going to be the paid version, but that's just me. And then about a week ago, Boylan leaked. The whole team included Lilandra, Groot, Rocket, Reworks, Havoc, and Howard the Duck. So here's the clarification here. The Lilandra event is 10 weeks long. All players can achieve a 7 yellow star in 10 weeks if they regularly play the game. All right, 10 weeks. However, those who participate in the Starjammer showcase, which requires buying the characters, right, will earn shards faster and reach 7 yellow stars sooner. We'll continue to address the feedback and questions on this topic if you have them. I feel like this is a good post. Absolutely is a good post. So we'll have to see how this plays out. So I'm expecting Professor X to be tied to the number of yellow stars on her. And if you want to get Professor X all souped up quickly, be my guess, then, participating in the Starjammer showcase, which showcases are kind of weird. I mean, it's just, did you buy the character? You can go through the nodes. All right, we'll have to see how that plays out. I'm not sure entirely, but it's better than I thought yesterday. Also, Season 13 of Cosmic Crucible will kick off matchmaking next Thursday, and the first trial will begin on Friday. This will be the cadence for at least Season 3. So that means that the first trial will begin on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it'll finish up on Monday. They have eliminated, for at least 2 weeks in their temporary war, is that they're removing the third war of the week. So that means that there's going to be Crucible over the weekend and war during the week. It's kind of the way I'm going to say that. And interesting comments about that. I mean, you could just add more stuff to the war store. I'm just saying, instead of less wars and super boosted pre-generated teams, you could just add Crimson gear to the war store. I like the idea of adding gold and training materials, but all we want from you guys is keep up with the stores, not redesign the whole game mode. Don't try to fix what works. Yeah, this is the consistent feedback that I've been hearing for a long time, is that the stores are useless, specifically war. Why do I want to try this hard in war when the rewards are bad? I hear it almost every day. Lackluster rewards, and of course the game has to be fun, but it's two prongs. You know, people want to have fun game modes with meaningful rewards where you're incentivized to play, and when you do play, it's worth it. Well, war is not worth it for most players right now, and especially the hassle of, you know, the 10,000 teams that are possible by adding plug and play characters has made it very complicated. Some people like that. I'm one of those people that doesn't mind that. So instead of fixing the stores, which has been the primary objection, they're taking one day a week away. They're doing pre-boosted teams to make it less complicated rather than having some sort of meaningful experience with the stores. And it's not just the war store. It's most of the stores. Player voice movement and player counts is still a thing. You haven't heard about them lately. Yeah, it does seem quieter, but there was a big post, a summary of 2 meetings, which is interesting. I would have thought they would do one immediately after meeting, maybe that. And I'm not going to read all this, but the one thing that I wanted to read right here is that Battleworld, Player Council has been discussing Battleworld's return and the changes Scopely has been making with them. Playtesting has been underway. I have not personally been involved with that playtesting, but I hear a lot of rumors of people that are doing the playtesting. Did Scopely get tired of converting non-spenders? And I thought this was a good post right here. No more $5 orb offers for Peggy. Almost never purchase tunes. And when I say that, I mean $25 to $50 initial offers. If I do, it's exceptionally rare. Like 3 out of the 250 tunes we've had over 6 years, I haven't bought a battle or strike pass in several months. But you know what I was doing? Spending $15 to $20 on those $5 orb offers. The ones with a 1 in 3 chance of getting the good tune. But if you got 20 orbs, you got a chance of a decent pull. Oh boy, finally a price point where I could sink my teeth in. I core most of the way for a tune, but I was willing to drop $5 here or there to get a chance the rest of the way, especially with a pity orb available. My luck was terrible. Yeah, I actually really liked the string offers. I just thought it was fun. I like this last character for Peggy. Just was so not. There was extra value in trying to get the rare drops and just buy one offer at a time. I guess they didn't like that. Oh boy. Okay. No orbs for Peggy. I guess they were tired of getting money from lap spenders. Some money has to be better than no money, right? Especially for a war team that people aren't super interested with them dropping to 2 wars in the foreseeable future. Devalue the $50 offers? Maybe, but the people want 7 stars or day one are going to buy up all those offers anyways. Thanks for taking the only thing I felt like spending money on the game. My wife is thrilled. I don't know. I don't have any data. I want to say 2 things. One is that I wish that the extreme value spenders were more important to Scopely and the Marvel Strike Force team, where, you know, these inexpensive offers was a meaningful amount of revenue for them to accommodate this. I suspect that these orbs, the net amount of money was less, meaning that exactly this happened, where it devalued the $50 offers. I know it did for me. You know, I had been spending $50 on a new character, but it was a game for me. At the most, with those string offers, I was spending $38 because I would buy the offers in the string and then I would use cores for the balance, right? And I had a very small chance that I would buy one of the offers, the first offers in the string, and then been done. Maybe I could have got it for $5. So I am guessing that the net effect was a negative, and that's the reason why they removed. I mean, let me put it to you this way. If these $5 orbs made them more money, they would continue. They're not going to remove something that was making them money, right? They want to make money, and if this made them more money than doing it the other way, they would keep doing it. That's just my guess. But anyways, I just hit level 75. Now I can finally take part in Battleworld. Oh, you weren't missing much. I do want Battleworld to come back. Why isn't Vahl part of the Phoenix Force? I thought this too. Literally says in her character description that she has the Phoenix Force. Why didn't they rework her to have synergy with the other two? The slip their mind or feel she would make the team too good with her revives and exposes. Really hope don't rework her a year from now and just say she's the third for the following year. I don't think it's that. It doesn't make any sense the way they did it, but I think they're trying to do what they did with Undying, right? So they had Hela, and they added one, and then they added another, and they added another. So I think that's what they're doing. And I think not using Phoenix, Jean Gary Phoenix as the first one, like the Hela, and then introducing Omega Red as the second is the plan. I don't know. I wish it could have been Vahl and Phoenix, and then they added Omega Red, but they didn't do that. Anyways, still don't know the point of Phoenix Force. Last used them Old Man Logan, Mephisto, and Odin. I won because of Old Man Logan, Mephisto, and Odin. Only OR took a turn of the Phoenix Force guys and didn't really do much. Phoenix just stood there, and she does every time I've used her. She's just too slow, and she dies. She becomes slower. What's the point? I'm missing something? At the moment, just pointless. Well, the point is this. Mephisto and Odin are on defense because they're annoying. And then I'm using Phoenix Force and Old Man Logan and Apocalypse and maybe Echo to get through these truly awful Odin Illuminati teams. That's kind of the point. And I'm not one-tapping it, but with Phoenix Force, I'm usually getting through the Odin Illuminati teams with Odin being last man standing, and then the follow-up attack is with New Warriors. I've done it, I don't know, I've got like 3 or 4 videos of this happening. So that is the point of Phoenix Force, is that it frees up Mephisto and Odin to be on defense, and then Phoenix Force is a partial solution. I don't say a complete solution, but a partial solution to the Odin Illuminati nightmare, right? Race to 105. Spider Society is the best team to give bang for the buck. Who else double dips for the requirements? Yeah, so there's a total of 8 characters that have 2 tags, and that would be the 5 members of the Spider Society, Kestrel, Doom, and Zombie Scarlet Witch. All 8 of those characters have 2 tags, and you're going to be able to double dip for the requirements. So this is the race to 105, and so you get points by taking, I don't know, it's a lot of characters. I mean, it feels like it's a large number of characters and 1 billion gold. Well, you can knock down that 1 billion to knock the amount of gold that you have to spend to go all of those characters 1 and 5 a little bit by using those 8 characters. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye for now.